Hey guys, today's episode is your last chance to get your hands on one of 4 $50 vouchers from Ryan's Quality Meats. Keep an eye out for the code word. It'll be somewhere up on your screen like this. When you see it, pop it in the comments section below, and Tiff and I will pick one of you at random and get in contact with you to get you your voucher. Please keep in mind that this is only available to people that can physically pick up the goods from either the Jandakot or the Bunbury store. G'day guys, Cam Wild Touring and welcome to another video. I am no longer in the Pilbara. I've ducked down to Shark Bay on the way home, and I've caught up with my good mate Leon, who's riding shotgun with me. We're gonna head out and meet another mate of mine, Luke, who lives out here on Useless Loop. Luke's gonna take us out to fish around Dirk, Hartog Island, camp up on an island somewhere. We're gonna have a cook up. We've absolutely jagged the weather. There is no wind at all. It's beautiful. It's quite overcast at the minute, but that's probably a good thing for me because that last boat trip I was so burnt, man. Yeah. So yeah, we're frothing at the moment. We've just dropped in ourselves at Denham. We're staying at the Denham caravan park. It's just easier to leave the boat and the trailer and stuff there rather than take it all the way out to Steep Point. We're gonna steam out in about half an hour now, about 10 miles, something like that. Yeah. And we're gonna meet Luke out on a point that he set for us. So hopefully we can make it out there, and then Luke's gonna show us around and put us on to some fish. Here's our man, Lukey. Good morning. How are you? How is it, mate? It's beautiful.
Shallow again. You jag the weather every time.
I know. Got lucky, eh?
Should come up more often.
I know.
On the road, I've been away for far too long.
Couple of Manta Rays right at the back of the boat. Check this out. This is so cool.
I hear the west winds calling out my name. They telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home.
Oh, he's behind us, way behind us. These two Manta Rays just kept coming back to the boat. They'd go out a bit, they'd come back. I don't know if they're curious or what they're doing. Maybe they think we're a Manta Ray.
There it is out there.
Oh, he's over there. They are about the same width as my boat. They'd be 2 meters wide from wingtip to wingtip. They're massive. That is the closest I've ever been to Manta Rays that size. And like, yeah. Luke's saying they keep coming back. It's weird. Very cool. All right, anyway, we better motor on, otherwise we'll be out here all day and catch no fish. The western side of Dirk, Hartog Island is super rough, rugged, wild terrain. Just massive, steep, vertical cliffs, waves smashing against them, and it drops off to like 30 meters of water straight away, which is probably why, maybe part of why the fishing's good here. It's calm, but there is like a big rolling swell, because this is the open ocean now. There's just nothing protecting you from it. But yeah, feel comfortable in the boat. The only thing that worries me about this boat is just not knowing the fuel range yet. But I feel much more comfortable having Luke, who's a local. He's a handy bloke, and he's got access to fuel if we need it. I have got a couple of Jerry's, but I just don't want to push it too far. Here we go. Oh, I just got sharked. There's a big shark down there, see it? Ah! I'm going to have problems here. I'm around the motor.
Oh no. What is it? Can you see?
Oh, little mackerel. Alright, what are we going to do here? Right. Let's hold on to that for a sec, you right?
Yep.
Just keep an eye on the coast so we don't get too close.
Yeah.
Big shark chasing you.
Yeah,
Did you see the shark?
No, I didn't.
There he is. Surprised he hasn't come back to finish the job.
Yeah, he'll be hanging around.
Yeah,
It's alright, eh?
good job.
First fish in the boat for this trip. Awesome. Little mackerel.
Well done, mate.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, has he dropped it? Or is he swimming towards me? No, he's still on. Oh, it's a... Oh, no! That was a big fish.
How's he feeling, mate?
Feeling good, but he's going to wake up soon. Should be able to see him soon.
That's a nice size too. Look at that. That's got to be a metre long.
It's got to be.
Do you want me to put this down and get the net?
Yeah.
Oh, look. That is awesome.
I wish I brought a gap. Is that a wahoo? Don't do it.
It's huge.
Yeah, maybe put that down and grab the net. Just net his head for me.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh. Are you ready? Down low, down low. No. Don't do it, don't do it. All right, next game plan. You want to grab his tail or you want me to?
Yeah, you too.
All right.
I'll go after.
Drop that. Just don't put too much hurt on him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ready? Get him to swim past me. I should have brought a gaff. All right, got him. Oh, oh no. All right. No. Easy. Oh! Oh no! I dropped two big fish. I got one caught around the motor and then dropped the next two. I'm gutted. Anyway, we've shot out a bit further off the cliffs, and we're going to have a go bottom bouncing here in Luke's spot. You're on, big one. Oh, I'm on as well now. That'll be right. You might have to. Oh, you on as well? Oh, we're gonna drift into him. You ready? Oh, this is crazy. Oh. Oh, here comes mine. And yours, I can see yours. Oh, it's a good snapper. Hey. Well done. Nice pinky.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. Where we gonna go? I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me.
This is camp for the night, and it looks like Luke's mate Jeff's meeting us here as well, which is cool. But check this out. Sorry, Tiff. Bugger, another drone bites the dust. That drone's a couple of years old now, so it's probably the longest I've ever owned a drone. But the batteries, as they're getting older, they're just not lasting as long. And I flew back when it was telling me it was going flat, but it just didn't make it. And it's such a bummer because it got so close. Anyway, I've managed to recover it. Luke did. We went for a bit of a wade through the water and we found it. So which means I can recover the SD card and still obviously put the footage in this video. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do that. So yeah, it looks like I'm up for a new drone. Also, my phone's not charging this morning. I think I've cooked my iPhone as well. So this has been an expensive trip, but a cracking one. Leon and I had the best day yesterday. All that, didn't do that well on the fishing front. It was a bit quiet. Fish seemed to be off the bite, but saw whales, manta rays, dugongs and turtles were out here, sea snakes. Yeah, it was wicked. Caught the biggest wahoo that I've certainly ever caught. Just couldn't get it in the boat, so I'll never do a trip like this without a gaff again. I've learnt that lesson. But yeah, had the best day. And last night, we had a cracking night last night. I brought a heap of firewood in, so we had a nice fire. Jeff brought some of his home brew, and Leon and I probably overindulged in it, so we had a late night, which means a slow start this morning. But yeah, just thoroughly enjoyed this trip. Really, really enjoyed it. I reckon Shark Bay has got to be some of the best coast in Australia. It's amazing down here, or up here. Anyway, we're going to do a pack down shortly, and Luke's going to take us to, there's some coastal cliffs here where there is a massive cave that's big enough to drive your boat into the cave. So pretty keen to see that. I reckon we'll do a slow pack down now and head out there. There's a couple of snapper holes we're going to check out too, see if the fish are on the bite this morning. Be nice to take a couple of fish home because I'm going to be back in Perth in a few days, and I'd love to make a feed for Tiff and the kids, some fish and chips or something. So hopefully we'll get onto something. Anyway, one more coffee and then we'll pack up. A bit of a change of plan. We double checked the weather when we were looking at what to do next this morning, and the wind is picking up. So we thought we might bomb back home now. Call it a day while the weather's been really good. Hey, that video ended quite abruptly because the trip ended quite abruptly. We had a really good little gap in the weather to be able to get out there and do all those things. But then the wind blew up, the rain started bucketing down, and we raced back to the boat ramp, pulled the boat out, and ended up retreating back home a lot earlier than anticipated. Still was an epic trip, and I really want to get back there now and wreak my revenge on the pelagics up there. So I'll never go up there without a gaff. I've spooled some much heavier braid onto all my reels so I can tackle some bigger fish for the next trip. And I want to find Luke's little snapper honey holes and check out that cave that he was talking about again. So it's kind of cool. We've come home and now I've planned another trip to go back up there. Anyway, it means that this episode ended quite abruptly as well. What I thought I might do is share with you something that happened in the Pilbara. There was supposed to be one more episode of the Pilbara before this Shark Bay episode, but I had another bit of tech failure. It ended up being quite an expensive trip with things failing on me. I've had a hard drive failure and I've lost an entire episode from up in the Pilbara. I've managed to recover some of it, so I thought I might show you that now to round out this video. But basically, we'd done this epic full drive track into this beautiful gorge. There was water crossings, you name it. It was a really cool drive. We've got into the campsite and I've managed to recover the footage of us basically at camp. So setting up, a cook up, cocktails, all the rest of it, and kind of wrapping up that Pilbara series because I didn't get a chance to wrap that up properly when I lost that episode. So I'll roll that on now and hopefully that'll round out this episode. I've got some steaks sous videing over there. I'm using Linden's K-On Travel Buddy tray, which is working really well. I'm going to do things slightly differently. I've set the sous vide to 55 degrees and I'm going to sear them on the Bidgie Barbie over the fire, which is lit now. last time I set the sous vide to 60 degrees, and by the time I'd seared them, the steak was beautiful and tender, but more well done than I want. I do want medium rare. And then with that, I'm going to do some chips. So I'm pinching a recipe here from Harry from Fire to Fork. So Harry does a cold oil chip, which is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it as wedges rather than normal chips, mainly just because these potatoes are quite small. They weren't really big enough to do proper chips. So got a few potatoes here that are on their last legs really. They've lasted a couple of weeks now. If you can keep that fire going and get me some coals, man, it'd be good. What do you reckon about a cocktail shortly too, Jonesy? Alright, let me bang this on and then we'll have another one of those nice slushies, which is also a recipe I've pinched from someone else. That's Gary's recipe. So these are going to go straight into cold oil. I'm not going to rinse them to get the starches off them. I'm not going to dust them in flour or seasoning or anything like that. Just straight into cold vegetable oil on the fire. The only thing special I'm going to do with them is I'm going to leave the lid slightly ajar, because apparently that helps all the moisture and stuff come out, so you end up with a crispier chip. And crispy is good. By the way, those knives, this is from my new knife pack, which you would have seen, or you will, oh, you might not have seen yet. But yeah, we've got these new Wild Touring knife packs. Yeah, really happy with this kit. They'll be on our website right now. Anyway, Jonesy, you know it's our last night together? Yeah. We better have a cocktail to celebrate. Want to bring your cup over? This is a cocktail that I have pinched from Gary, my good mate Gary, who comes away with us all the time. Unfortunately, he couldn't make this trip. And it's a beauty, actually. When did we have it? We had a... It's not... I don't think I put it on YouTube before. I didn't film that night.
Was it the Kennedy Range?
On the way to the Kennedy Ranges, we were at Wirral Station.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super simple. So he gets a 2-litre pineapple juice bottle. Come in here, mate.
No.
Come on, Jonesy. Jonesy is a man of very few words. He's quite camera shy. When he does say things, it has meaning, don't you, Jonesy?
Well, that's right, yes.
You're a sensitive
It's pretty
beast.
deep.
It is pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a beauty. So it's a 2-litre pineapple juice bottle. Basically, you pour out 700 mils of pineapple juice and you pour in 700 mils of Malibu, bang it in the freezer, and it just makes like the perfect consistency slushy because the alcohol doesn't freeze. And we're going to do this now because it'll probably be too cold later on to drink it, eh?
Oh, don't that cold.
Comes up, buddy. I don't know if they can see that, but it comes up so good. It's like a proper slushy.
That is.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Look at that.
you're having a good time.
This will be me tomorrow morning after those oily potatoes.
That'll do.
Alright,
You're already overfed anyway, I think.
there you go.
Oh, sweet.
Give it a go.
That's mine, man.
Hey? Oh, was that yours? Sorry. I'm glad you told me before I banged it in my
Yeah.
mouth. Yeah, no, it's wicked. Give this a crack. It is very nice. Good. Awesome.
Yep.
Let's smash that.
That's even better after having a dip in the water.
Oh man, how refreshing was that? I just wish I had a floaty toy, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna happen quick, Jonesy.
Sweet.
And I reckon that's it. Just putting colour on it really, it's already cooked through exactly how we want it. I'll get these chippies off, eh?
Outdone yourself again, Cam.
Come up alright, eh?
Straight into the steak there, eh?
Yeah, hopefully it's medium rare this time.
Looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, looks pretty good.
Yep.
Let's have a look.
Well, excellent.
Yeah? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm happy with the colour on that now. That's definitely what I was chasing. Definitely what I was looking for.
Excellent.
Good man. Chippies are crunchy.
Yep.
Bang on.
It's probably one of the best steaks I've had for a long time.
Sous vide makes really good steak.
And that's a wrap, guys, for this Pilbara series. Thank you to Jonesy and Leon for coming and spending some time with me. Thanks to Burrup Way, Rowan and Eden for showing us around the islands in Karratha, and Luke for showing us around Dirk, Hartog and Steep Point and all that area in Shark Bay. Thoroughly enjoyed that trip series. I ended up being away for 2.5 to 3 weeks, something like that, and got 6 or 7 weeks of content out of it. I think it was fairly varied. I really enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed editing it and sharing it with you guys. I'd love some feedback from you guys if you enjoyed it, or if there's things you'd like to have seen different. If you've got suggestions for other places that I've missed up there that I should have checked out, I'd love to hear them, because I'm always looking for any excuse to get back up there. Like I said, desperately want to get back up to Shark Bay again and land a decent sized wahoo or Spanish mackerel or big reef fish or something like that. So I'll get geared up for that properly and we'll get back up there at some point. But yeah, anyway, next is Simpson Desert, Fraser Island. I'm probably there now or already on my way home. Hopefully I'm a fair chunk ahead on content. But yeah, that's coming up next. Cheers, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.